As a reminder to everybody, please limit your speeches to 2 minutes so we can get everybody that wants to speak. We have a young lady right here.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, everybody. My name is Colleen Boland, and I'm retired Air Force and Army.
It was on for me. That's why. Did you see people on when you were? They were, and then all of a sudden, like a bunch, like it went to 0, and then it started.
Anybody in the crowd know Cliff Cash?
Yeah! I can hold it if you want to do other things.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
Cliff and I, since the last weekend, he and I connected, and he told me I should grab the microphone. So thank you very much for allowing me to do that. If Cliff were here, he would probably say something on the order of, "These motherfuckers right here, these folks are the architect of what's happening in this country right now." I'll get to veterans issues in a minute, but just the idea that from day one, it was on their front page, day one, and they said in the first 100 days we will. And they're kind of amazing. They're corrupt as fuck. And sorry, I'm a veteran.
Woo!
But these folks are not our friends.
I need to go on YouTube.
They're not. They're un-American. What else are they? Fascists.
Nazis!
Cowards.
Yeah!
White supremacists. Pathetic. Oh, wow. Pussies. I like that. They're pieces of shit. Now, I was just channeling Cliff again. Pieces of shit. Right? Antichrist. Right. Puppets. Putin puppets, maybe? Yeah, that's what they are, Putin puppets. Okay, so I do want to speak to veterans issues. Okay, one of my sticks is on military bases across the world in USOs, any place where servicemen are gathered, they have Fox News on the TV.
Fuck that!
Now, we know that this radicalizes our troops.
Yep.
Okay, 10% of them were the guys that were arrested on January 6th. That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
But so somehow we need to raise that up to protect our troops from radicalization and misinformation. So like, faux news, right? Get it off our military bases. If you would put that into your issue, which we have a scroll that's this high of issues now, but please include that one, because I do love my brothers and sisters who are serving, and we need to give them the best chance to succeed.
Yeah!
Okay, now about disappearing. Disappearing. Women are being disappeared.
Boo!
The history of women are being disappeared. Our black and brown veterans with heroic histories are being disappeared. Our indigenous troops, the code talkers, are being disappeared. Okay? We need to keep them alive. Keep my history alive. I was lucky enough to be one of the... Lucky enough? I'm talking basic training, so I was not lucky, okay? But I just so happened that I was one of the first 600 women to go through men's basic training with men.
Yeah!
To see if we could do it. And guess what? We could. Here's one of the findings that they had, which I
Can you
think
do
is
me a
really
solid
adorable.
and see either you or somebody else if you can connect via
We
Bluetooth
asked
and take over the
questions.
music?
Drill Sergeant, why
yeah, my phone probably
are we
won't,
going up
but-
that hill
Or if you
at
ask around if
4
somebody has like a good
morning
playlist,
with all
and then
of
they can just
our-
connect via Bluetooth.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to
Drill
use this
Sergeant.
unexpectedly for the stream.
So, I'm kind of proud of that.
I'll make an announcement.
We did that. And we are here, and they're trying to get rid of women. They're going to change the requirements. Little Headsworth, whatever his little fucking name is. I'm sorry. That was Cliff Cash. Okay? Fucking Headsworth. That's Cliff Cash. Thanks for being here, Cliff. Cliff, thanks for letting me speak today. If there's anything you ever can have me do, I am here to serve until the gravestone is etched. So please, let's stay in this together. We need to keep showing up. We need to keep showing up in front of this place. Because at the White House, yes, I served in the White House when I was in the military. My old boss is one of the architects. Maybe I love him, funny guy. But really, Mark Albrecht, really? That's where you landed? Look at me, Mark. I'm on the right side of this thing.
Yeah! Yeah, that's right.
You're on the right side. You're on the right side. You get a free pass. You get a free pass. So let's do this. Keep showing up. There's an expectation by the time the elections come that there will be 2 million people in Washington, 2 million people in New York City. And hopefully there'll be funding to get people from the left coast, right? Here.
Yeah!
You flood the streets. We are the flood, right?
That's right! We are the flood! 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 We are the flood!
All right, quick announcement a couple of quick announcements before we get to the next speaker here. I had to repurpose my phone for the live stream, so if anybody's got some slamming tunes and wants to connect to the Bluetooth speaker here and head that up, that would be amazing. So if anybody any hands? That's what I'm talking about. All right.
I got some shit.
All right, we got a couple volunteers. That's awesome. Oh, we got our cavalry. Here we go. Woo! Oh, we got folks rolling in from the other protests. Let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah! Here we go. All right, who else has got something to say here?
They didn't hear me.
Hey, come back up.
Donald loves Vladimir.
All right, here we go.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah! Woo!
Hey, I'm Chris. I go by just Chris now. I was a lot of things in the past. I'm only like 41 years old. Can you believe it? I'll be like that asshole in the White House. Can you believe it? I'm not gonna do his voice though.
A little closer,
Fucking idiot.
closer.
Hey, can I get some?
Little closer.
Can I get some shout outs from those police protecting us out here?
Yeah! Woo!
I love that. Chaperone from the mall. Thank you.
Yeah!
I was military police. I retired. 20 years. They sent me to Korea. 20 years, 8 months, whatever. I did it. I was part of the system. I played by the rules. I retired as a sergeant first class in the Army. God, it's so great to see so many people out here. I had a second career. My second career was in tech. The headquarters of my last company is here. I was just furloughed, but I denied it. I was also offered a severance. They want me to waive my rights to sue them. They could go fuck off.
Yeah!
Because I'll be suing them, Essential Federal Services.
Fuck them!
And what? Oh, we lost all of our contracts. That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. Whose fault is that? I wanted the fucking prosecutor to win the goddamn election. I reasoned with everybody. Now reasoning's over. I lost my job last month. This month, technically. I'm done. So now I'm trying to build a community. So that's what I want to use my 2 minutes for. MakeAmericaPositiveAgain.com. I'm just Chris. I'm on the socials. You'll see my name on Facebook, Christopher Matris. Please join my community. I wanted to be out here. I'm so glad so many people are out here. But fuck the system. Yeah. Fuck heritage.
Yeah!
24 months in Iraq. This fucking think tank, goddamn George Bush era.
Boo!
It should have been over at 9/11. 2 years later, we caught Saddam. We should never even been in Iraq. Fuck them. Fuck politicians, even though I want to be one. So I'm going to find a place to run, and I'm going to run for something.
Yeah!
What's your site again?
MakeAmericaPositiveAgain.com. MakeAmericaPositiveAgain.com.
Afternoon, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I kind of want to talk a little bit about solidarity, and I want to read something that I wrote the day after the first time Trump was elected. So, speak up. All right, I'll use my outdoor voice. So it starts with a quote. It starts with a quote from Gene Roddenberry. Humanity will reach maturity and wisdom on the day that it begins not to just tolerate, but take special delight in differences in ideas and differences in life forms. Recent events suggest there have been a series of massive failings among people and groups of people in the United States. Taking time to listen harms no one. Refusing to listen harms everyone. The yearning to feel heard by another human and the drive to find validation in our lives and experiences is based on a desire for dignity and respect. I strive to respect and honor the dignity and humanity of all people, and I will do whatever I can to foster relationships based on respect and honor. I will protect, defend, and continue to honor the dignity and humanity of those in need, and I will stand in support of those individuals and groups who seek to share humanity. I will pursue the path of delight regardless of how dark it gets. I want to invite you all to do that with me because the seeds of hate bear strange fruit, and I will not reap the bloody harvest of hate. The Heritage Foundation says that it'll be bloodless. It's already been blood-full, and there will be more. But now is the time to be courageous. And we're all here being courageous, and I appreciate you all.
If you're wondering how you can get involved and help out with a little bit of the funding, Cliff has done so much to put these kind of protests on. He has done so much to get the website up and running and keep it running, all right? DonaldLovesVladimir.com, all right? We've cast out some bumper stickers for it. Make sure you go on there, check out Cliff's socials, donate to Cliff Cash, all right? He's done wonderful things already and will continue to do wonderful things.
Cash for president.
Now we got a second. Who else wants to speak?
Speak up.
Hi guys, I'm going to be super duper quick. I just want to say, on behalf of the Christian community, the Heritage Foundation does not speak for Christians.
Yeah.
Christian nationalists do not speak for Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus loves every single one of you, and love wins. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
So my name is Chema and I come from Turkmenistan, the North Korea of Central Asia. This is what I got for Putin, who we call Putin. He's a victim. Yes, Putin. And we can actually all say, Hoyla!
Hoyla! Hoyla! Hoyla! Hoyla!
So what I want to say, I went to the other protests and Muppet, butthurt people were there and they interviewed me. And they were asking if Dani should suck on Putin's dick. Yes. And I said, well, he should, and they said, how long? I said, as many times and every day that he can. But I don't think Danny has that dick, so maybe he will not be able to tip it. Yeah, and they said that I was the tough one. Well, that's what you gotta get with me. And I come from Turkmenistan, which is a dictatorship. I did not leave USSR. I was born in USSR. We had 3 dictators. I did not leave that country because I wanted to come here for dictatorship. No.
No.
No more
Ooh,
dictatorships.
no.
No more hoots and puppets.
Yeah.
No more of them. So fight for your freedom, Americans. I am an American. I'm a proud American. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
more American than Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So we're coming out here, we're supporting each other. We're coming together to show these jackasses what the American people are.
Yeah.
So
That's
let
right.
me ask you, is this what democracy looks like?
Whoa.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
Let me hear it again. This is what?
This is what democracy looks like.
You listening in there?
Yeah.
Democracy looks like. This
This is what. This is what democracy looks like. 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 Yeah.
If you're just joining us, come on down. Fill it in down here. We'd love to have you guys closer. Let these assholes see you.
Let's go. Make some noise. All right. All right. Who's up next?
My name is Ash Conaway, and there's people being deported out of this country illegally. The people are here legally.
That's
They're being
right.
Deported out. I live in Westminster. This isn't happening just an hour from here. She wanted a warrant. He broke her window and took custody of her, even though she was here legally, right in front of her children. It is honestly disgusting what is happening in this country. Absolutely disgusting. I have to work almost 2 jobs. I have to get a 3rd job. My wife's working 3 jobs. We can barely afford our fucking rent. Like,
Yeah.
what is happening? Like,
That's
they're worried
right.
about trans rights, everything. Like, everything on that damn fucking project is ridiculous. And I am exhausted, and I know you guys are exhausted. And I know that crowd out there was fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to be doing things for Congress. We are out here because Congress isn't stepping up.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
trying to brainwash us, create chaos so we don't come out here and speak up. We need more people to come out and speak up.
That's
We
right.
need more.
Yeah, we need more.
We need thousands. We need more people. I am too tired. I am 27, shouldn't be working 3 jobs just to afford rent in like maybe a fucking, what? A 500 square apartment? Like, I don't know. I want to get a fucking house.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If you're trans, I don't care if you're gay. You're not affecting me, but what is affecting me is they're taking my fucking wages. They're cutting my fucking hours. I am done. I want to live. I don't want to survive. I want to live. Fuck this place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Scott.
Did you vote for giant corporations?
No.
Did you vote to end Social Security and Medicaid?
No.
Did you vote to close national parks?
No.
Did you vote for secret police with masks?
No.
Did you vote for secret police with no badges?
No.
Did you vote for Elon Musk?
No.
Did you vote for these fake Christians?
No.
Did you vote for your representatives?
Yes.
Are they doing their job?
No.
Their job.
No.
Doing their job.
No.
The question we need to ask is why. And there's something that we got to remember. All those people in Congress, they are human just like we are. Yep. All right, I'll come down. They are human just like we are. And they are afraid just like we are. They are afraid for their families. They're not just afraid for their jobs. They're afraid of what's going to happen to them if they speak up.
That's right.
So, if you've ever had a parent that's tried to take care of you, if you ever
Yeah! 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 Come on and talk to us.
the way you guys are letting them hear it right now,
Go!
we have to focus on the end game. Hey, we have to focus on the end game. The end game is impeachment. It's getting him out of office and arrested. That means your congressman, you do not let them sleep. You do not let them look away. You do not let them think about anything else other than the people that voted for them. And I will tell you, I have an awful lot of Republican friends that are tired of this bullshit.
Yeah!
All right? It's not just the Democrats. This is not Republicans versus Democrats. This is good versus evil. We need Congress to act. We need them to arrest Donald Trump and Elon Musk and everybody involved. We need a new election. They have got to go.
Arrest Trump and Musk. Trial for treason.
We want you to
Traitors
pledge.
to this country.
We want you to pledge 5
The whole
acts of good
cabinet.
trouble by April
Traitors.
15th. We want you to make good trouble. 5 acts of good trouble by April 15th. If you want ideas, if you don't know what to do, go to 5by15.org. 5 acts of good trouble by April 15th. We do not
I can't hear
let those
anything right now.
representatives sleep. Let's hear
I'll
it.
text you in a minute.
If you're just joining us, come on down. Fill in this area right here in front of us. We got plenty of spots. The police have actually opened up part of the road here for us. So come on in, fill it in. Let these people see who you are. Let them see that you're
Gotta
pissed.
find her. Let me make it.
Can I speak?
Hi guys, I'm one of the people who try to protest here every single day because this is what we should be doing.
Any message?
And thinking the crowd was gone and then they decide to show up. That's how scared they are. They're scared. Folks, keep them scared. They cannot stomp on our rights and just walk away. And you know they're going to do it as far as you let them. So I ask you right now, keep on showing up. I know we're all fighting apathy. I know we're all fighting depression. I know we're all fighting powerlessness. And I see you. And the folks that is next to you, please connect with each other. Build a community because that's what we need right now desperately. So please, stood by each other. And let me tell you a funny story real quick. One of these days we showed up. It was just 2 of us. They showed up. The security guards came out. And they had the balls to call us fascists.
What? Ooh!
Give them a big laugh. Because obviously they don't even know what that means. So how about...
Wait, that's not actually
so how
heritage.
about we give them a little reminder?
That's not
saying,
actually- that's
you
not-
are the fascists.
That's not actually heritage.
You
It's over there.
are the fascists.
He's watching us from there too.
Oh, he is.
The fascism. You are the fascists.
You are the fascists! 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 You are the fascists!
Hi everybody, I'm Diane.
Hi, Dad!
The woods in North
northeastern Pennsylvania. I drove 4.5 hours here today to be with you and to say this out loud. I lost my job on March 3rd. I do not work for the federal government. I was an inclusive employment specialist for people with disabilities, and every company we worked with backed out. And I'm here to say, every face I see here, I love. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your ability is or isn't. I don't care where you're from. These fuckers that call themselves Christians, that are taking rights away from disabilities and disabled vets, that are hindering me from going into black communities and finding qualified candidates that otherwise couldn't find jobs or good ones that they're qualified for. If they think that's wrong, then let me be wrong. And let me turn around to them right now, because I'm gonna stop showing them my ass and show them my face and say, I am Diane Brigido, and you are absolutely vile and disgusting. And if you are afraid of diversity, and you are afraid of inclusion, and you are afraid of equity, get back under your goddamn rug.
Hey, we see you right there. Why don't you come out and talk to us? Don't be afraid. Don't hide behind the glass. Come out and talk to us. You know, your policies have fucking pissed us off, but we're willing to still, unlike you, have a civil conversation.
Come on out! 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 Come on out!
As I said already, your little bold security guard decided to threaten me with my gun and decided to threaten my friend and call them a fascist. So our question is, where are you now?
Yeah!
Quit staring at us through the door and come talk to us. You're the reason we're angry. You can't be scared of our anger. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're cowards. Look at you. The industry of cowards right behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Cowards!
Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards!
I told you I'd be back, motherfuckers!
Yeah!
My name's Liam. I'm only 20 years old. I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah!
I shouldn't have to fucking worry about when I'm going to get a family, when I'm going to be able to get a house. But these fuckers over here, they want to make sure that the poor stay poorer, the rich stay fucking richer, and everyone gets fucked over except for Elon Musk, Trump, and all their fucking idiot cronies.
Yeah!
They are fucking cowards. They won't even come out the fucking door to talk to us.
Yeah!
You can't even have a civil conversation because they're too fucking scared because they know they're fucking wrong. I'm not Christian, I'm Jewish, but I'll tell you what, I know real Christians. These aren't fucking real Christians. Real Christians wouldn't vote for a rapist.
That's right! That's right!
Real Christians would put a rapist at the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah!
Real Christians, what real Christians would do, they would help the poor. They would lift them up.
Yeah!
They would tax the rich.
Tax the rich!
Instead, they're hiding because they know they're wrong and they're fucking scared.
Yeah!
They're fucking cowards.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, last night we had 4 soldiers return to our country.
Yes.
Dignified transfer of remains.
Good.
They were brought home after dying.
You want to come up?
Come on up.
Get the microphone. Let's give him a hand. Yeah!
I'm not looking for a hand. What I'm looking for is what Donald Trump couldn't do yesterday, was give them any dignity or any respect because he was too busy entertaining the people from Live Golf, right? From Saudi Arabia at a candlelight dinner in Mar-a-Lago. So how about we give them a minute of silence that they deserve?
Bringing up the dignified transfer of remains, wasn't it this very administration that criticized our last administration for looking at his watch at the dignified transfer of remains, but couldn't even be bothered to show up for my fellow veterans who served this country, who signed that check that gave their life for this country? And again, this is another example of how Donald Trump tells our veterans, fuck you.
That's right.
It is time for us to tell him, fuck you. Absolutely. The people of a foreign country, Lithuania, lined their streets to pay respect to our service members because they realize the value. But our own president wants to sit in Mar-a-Lago and continue to thumb his nose at our veterans and at our deceased.
He's a draft dodger.
Yeah! My husband. My husband is been in the military for 10 years. My husband is afraid at this point. He's gone through all of his social media and has stripped things that say anything about being a homosexual from his profile. He's hidden the fact that him and I are in a marriage because he's afraid that this administration is going to come after him. I fought against Don't Ask, Don't Tell so that wouldn't happen. And we're right back to this same bullshit.
Boo! Boo!
This is not where we should be. This is 2025. We should be able to be open, be honest, and not be afraid to turn the corner.
Democracy took us out of the dark ages.
Project 2025, we all knew about this over a year ago. We knew what was coming. Vice President Harris last night made her comments. She came out. President Obama came out and was talking about things. In the words of Vice President Harris, I'm not going to say I told you so, but Cliff likes to bring up the fact that these people have said that this will remain bloodless for as long as we allow it. They've drawn the first blood. We have to use everything at our means, including our pocketbooks, to show them what it means to be bloodless.
Yes, yes.
We will take everything they have, and again, we do this by supporting people like Cliff who organize these things for us. Cliff is literally just wearing himself out to get the word out there. So we have to honor Cliff in this way and tell him, thank you, Cliff. Is there anybody else who'd like to speak?
I got one more thing.
If you want to speak, step up, please. Step up.
I got a quick favor to ask. If I can clear this out just a tiny bit here. I have a message for the law enforcement here. We need you.
That's right.
We need you. We know that you, law enforcement, you took an oath to serve and protect, and we know that so many of you are in this for the right reasons, and we know that you are being asked to do things that you know you shouldn't do.
That's right.
We need you. If you are asked to break the oath that you took, we need you to make good trouble.
Yeah!
We need you.
Yeah! Yeah!
We are all in this together. This is not a partisan issue. 3 cheers for the law enforcement for helping taking care of us.
Yeah!
So who's with me when I say that we have an illegitimate president because of the 14th Amendment, Section 3?
Yeah!
Insurrectionists cannot hold office in this country.
That's right.
There are courts in this country that have found that our illegitimate president is an insurrectionist. This is why we all need to be, not just here at the Heritage Foundation, go have your voices heard down at the White House. They cannot stop you from protesting at the White House. Go down there too. Let that little orange asshole hear how you feel about him. Yeah! Right? I want to see more of you guys out there with me at the VA. Tell them the VA,
Yeah!
don't fuck with our veterans.
Yeah!
Who else would like to speak?
Like right here. Well, you gotta. You
All
gotta
right. How's everyone doing again? It's me.
Yeah!
Give a shout out again to all of you and a shout out to all the veterans. Okay, there's a lot of things we can turn around and say fuck you to these guys for. But let me ask you, are you guys sick and tired of the extreme right-wing hijacking words like freedom and patriotism?
Yes!
United States flag? Because I gotta tell you, as somebody who joined the Air Force and spent my career serving the country, and I swore an oath to protect, defend, and honor the Constitution of the United States, when I see them laugh in the face of that every single freaking day at the Capitol, it makes me sick, it makes me angry. And I gotta say, we need to take this story back. This is democracy. We own that flag. Those stars represent every one of us, regardless of who we love, what we look like, what we believe in. We need to fight for it, and democracy takes work, and we need to work at it and tell these guys to fuck off.
Yeah!
You are going to hell for this!
Let me hear it again. How many veterans do we have in the audience today?
Yeah, veterans!
For all my veterans. How many of you would say your oath ended the day you got out? I can tell you my oath still stands.
Yeah.
And it will stand till the day I die.
Yeah.
My oath is not to an orange buffoon. My oath was to a document that has lived and breathed for 250 years.
Yeah! Woo!
It's sacred to this country. It's sacred to each and every one of us that are out here. It's the one thing that gives us the right to do what we're doing now.
Wow.
We have to continue to fight against these injustices.
I'll find if you could just stay here.
I believe it was RBJ or RBG said, or no, it was MLK, excuse me, said injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere.
Yeah.
We cannot allow this to continue.
Yeah.
Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere.
Yeah!
Young people!
Young people!
I just want to paraphrase the speech from Kamala Harris when she was on the campaign trail. One of the greatest stories ever written, one of the greatest stories ever written in the history of the world has been this country. And I still believe it is. We must not let these fuckers over here destroy that story. All right?
Yeah!
I believe that we will still go on. All right? I believe that these fuckers, they will not destroy this country. We will not let them. But that means that we can't just come here once. We have to be here every single fucking day.
Yeah!
Disrupt their business. Make sure they can't do the evil that they're saying. These people, they're fucking evil. It's not, this isn't about Democrats, Republicans versus Republicans.
Not
Christian! This isn't about right or left. This is about good or evil. All right? And we can't let these fuckers destroy the story of America. I love this country. I'm 20 years old, but I still fucking love it. I've seen so much evil in this country, but I know we can do good. We have such an amazing capacity to do good, and we have done good. We can help so many countries. We have such a unique position in the world, and we can't let them destroy that. All right? Because that's what they're doing. They are destroying the globe. When they destroy America, they destroy the world. We can't fucking let them do that. I love this country. I'm going to continue to love it. You can love your country, but you can fucking hate the government. All right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We need to get these fuckers out of DC, out of the fucking country, get them exiled, get them away from us. They should not be here, and we must keep fighting to get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah!
Young man, excuse me, watch your fucking language, okay?
Good.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Morrison, and I help Cliff do press releases. I'm working really hard on trying to get him on Stephen Colbert.
Yeah!
I'm going to try really hard to get him on some talk shows. That's my goal. I just told him that yesterday. He's like, great. So I want to... Oh, I'm making a list. I'm making a list. I want to start off by saying, I love you, Capitol Police. My heart broke the day I watched the news on January 6th. It still makes me cry when I saw them attacking our police. It broke my heart. And I want to tell all the veterans, thank you for your service.
Yeah!
It just makes me sick how you are being treated. So, I'm going to tell you a little history about this piece of shit bunch of people behind us. So, it started off in 1973 with a different Adolf Kors, along with two other really wealthy guys, started this shitty thing. So, it started off as a conservative think tank, but gained speed during Ronald Reagan. That's what happened, okay? So they have had decades to attack us, decades. This has been, the takedown of democracy has been in the works for decades. So, they are the authors of Project 2025. So it's a fascist, Christian nationalist, restructuring. They're fake Christians, yeah. It's a restructuring of our government and our country. Their plan includes appointing ideologically aligned civil servants, restricting abortion access, opposing LGBTQ rights, and imposing the strictest immigration policies we have ever seen. Okay. Here's also what's happening. The Heritage Foundation is being funded by dictators and oligarchs. Viktor Orban, the dictator of Hungary, is funding the Heritage Foundation. Well, Putin helps fund Orban. Okay, and Musk is on communication all the time, communicating with Putin. All right, so here is another little thing I just found out. So the Trump administration has deep entanglements with them, such as Trump's 27-year-old press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, is married to a 59-year-old multi-millionaire who donated $5 million to Trump's campaign. That is how she got her job.
Fucking perverted bitch!
But he was also one of the authors that wrote Project 2025, in case you didn't know that. Okay? Our fight has just begun. So this is part of the things I do, and I drive them insane. I tell people, go every single day and take over their Facebook and any other social media accounts. You troll them until they have no space left to make comments. You just keep calling them. Get their phone number and call them every day. Leave messages. You write emails every day. And I'm hoping a hacker will take their website down and also their Facebook account. That's what I'm hoping for.
Let's go anonymous.
So, here is their phone numbers. If you want to put this on speed dial on your phone, it is 800-546-2843, or I have another number. It's 202-546-4400. Make that call every day. Now, I have one little chant. It goes like this. Hey, hey, ho, ho, the Nazis gotta go. Hey, hey, ho, ho,
The Nazis gotta go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The Nazis gotta go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The Nazis gotta go!
Yeah, thank you. Who else wants to talk?
Get out of our government, you fascists!
When we came in last night, when our Uber brought us into downtown to our hotel last night, we were here at the 3 days in March, and we were kind of shocked when we came in March and saw how far back they had put the fence around the White House. And then when we came in last night, the police presence was astonishing. They have, as if you haven't been down there yet, that they have a wire fence, 6, 7, 8 feet high that goes all around the block. And I think, right? So one of the things I saw on social media that our little gathering today forced the White House to move the Rose tour. They moved it from today to tomorrow. So I had the thought, God, there are so many of us in town, it'd be a shame if we all showed up as close as we could get and made more noise tomorrow.
Yeah!
Unless, of course, they just cancel it all together and move it to another weekend.
There's some chanting.
So before we chant, because we're about to chant, let me remind you something that the president said yesterday. He said, only the weak will fail. Are we weak?
No!
He will fail. His administration will fail, and these motherfuckers will fail.
Yeah!
Traitors.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll like 1 or 2 more shares, then we'll do some chanting.
Okay, we're going to do 1 or 2 more people that want to speak, and then we're going to turn the music up and sit out here and protest.
We've talked, there's so much stuff to talk about, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about, and that will go forever. But on behalf of the United States and me, I'd like to apologize to President Zelensky and Ukraine, and know that this is not how our country feels, and how embarrassing the way they treated him right down the street here was so embarrassing. I could not believe what I was seeing and hearing. And to our friends to the north, the Canadians, just know that it's not America, it's our. And with so much to talk about, I just had to, on behalf of the citizens of America, just wanted to give them our apology.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
I definitely agree with that statement. You guys, we can't forget how big of a threat these guys are to democracy. I know you all know that pretty much, but being here, I got a really good friend over here that's been over here for the last few days, and whenever they can. And I know that I've been out here when you can. Even if you're by yourself, just come out here. They can't do anything. They're gonna threaten you like they threatened me. They're gonna do a bunch of crazy shit. Don't let them scare you. They want us to be scared. They want us to be shocked. This is how Nazi Germany worked. It's true. And whatever your friends and family are doing right now, I'm not trying to tell you to judge them harshly, but it's gonna come down to that, because it's what would they be doing in Nazi Germany? And this is showing everybody's character. And that's what's going on right now. So I want you all to remember that. Be here whenever you can. If you're anywhere nearby, come join me. I'll be out here. I got some other friends who are going to be out here. And you don't have to be in a group to do it, although we do recommend being in the Signal group. We Are the Flood.
Yeah!
But no, for real, I'll end it with, just be out here whenever you can, not just today, but definitely thank you for being out here today. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah!
And also, what you can do is we're only a couple blocks from the Capitol building. You have a right, a God-given right in this country to meet with your representatives, whether they're in the House or the Senate. Go in their offices. You have the freedom to do it. Go. Tell them how you feel. Don't let these motherfuckers walk on the House floor or the Senate floor and tell us how we feel. We tell them how we feel.
Yeah!
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go into committee meetings because you have the right to attend those. Those are open and public events.
Yeah! Yeah!
So do not be afraid to use your voice. Do not be afraid to use your 2 feet and go up there. Absolutely. You don't have to have an appointment to go to your representative's office. All right? So I highly encourage each and every one of you to at least, while you're here today, feel free to walk over to the House and Senate office buildings. Let your members of Congress know how you're feeling. Do not let them get away with this. Okay, we're going to do our last speaker.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mark Libanati. In case you're wondering, I'm a proud union iron worker.
Yeah!
I'd like to take just a second to thank everybody for making it here today. We came from Pennsylvania. And has anybody thought of the irony that these fucks have the Liberty Bell as their insignia? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, there you are. Yeah, we were talking to you.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
Look, man, I know freedom. I built the Freedom Tower.
Yeah!
I was down there for 8 years, and every day there was a threat somebody else was going to blow us up. But we went anyway, and I bled there. I got my leg crushed. And if I can use Cliff's quote, you soft-handed fuckers don't know how mad we really are.
Yeah!
And I'm sick to death. Sick to death. My daughter, God bless her, she just graduated college. She's going to be a music teacher.
Yeah!
And now she's wondering if she's going to be able to get a job because of cocksuckers like this. This bullshit. What are we going to do without teachers? That's what they want because they want you stupid and uncultured.
That's right.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah!
Any rate, thank God for all you guys coming. You know, fuck Trump. Fuck everything he stands for. And he didn't just bankrupt his own companies. When he built Trump Plaza, he bankrupted over 20 union contractors. Why? Because he didn't pay them.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Peace, brother. That's real cool. Why don't you come on out and display your peace, your stupid red jacket. At any rate, I'm going to pass the microphone off. And hey, we got to give them hell, man. Thank you to the police officers. Thank you to our veterans. We're all here for the right reasons.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for our union workers. Let's hear it for the people who built America.
Let's hear it for Christy. Yeah!
Hi, everybody. Yo, I want to hear you all. Are you here?
Yeah!
Are you here to tell Heritage, fuck this shit?
Yeah!
You are not going to tear apart our democracy limb by limb.
That's right. Yeah!
No fucking way. We are gonna fight it every step of the way. Every step of the way. We are now at 43% of the Project 2025 items that they wanted to, yeah, buddy, that they wanted to complete. And I've been handing out some headstones out there. Raise up if you've got a headstone for something that is on the chopping block from Project 2025. So what we're gonna do here is a die-in. If you've got a chalk, if you've got a headstone, if you've got a buddy, we're gonna lay down right where we are and we're gonna leave body outlines with chalk of all of the things that Heritage is killing in America. So they have to walk over this shit every single day and look at what they're killing for the American people. So I'm gonna read them off. If you have one of those head signs, you lay down in the street, you get your chalk buddy to outline you. If the thing that's being killed, if it resonates with you, if it resonates with somebody you love, you go ahead and lay down too, because when this is over, there will be no voice. And so You've all heard the poem. We're going to demonstrate what that looks like right now for the live streamers. We're going to show them what it looks like when these rights get taken away and when our voices get taken away. So,
street.
you can lay down in the street or the sidewalk. We are closed off. We're okay. You're okay where you are, but we want everyone to see what these fuckers are killing, because they are killing our rights. So if reproductive freedom meant anything to you, reproductive freedom is being killed by Project 2025. If the safety and rights of the LGBTQ community means anything to you, because it means a lot to fucking me. If it means anything to you, it's time to lay down. If trans youth healthcare access means anything to you, because it means a lot to me. They're killing healthcare access for trans youth. If asylum for refugees means anything to you, if it means anything to you, go ahead and lay down. If migrant safety and dignity means anything to you, we're losing people left and right, and I am not nearly through this list. If racial justice policies mean anything to you, you can go ahead and lay down. If voting rights mean anything to you, especially if you are a woman, especially if you have a name that's gonna be knocked off by the SAVE Act, then go ahead and lay down. If separation of church and state means anything to you, you can go ahead and lay down. If indigenous sovereignty means anything to you, it means a lot to me. If it means anything to you, you can go ahead and lay down. If public education means anything to you, you can lay down. If diversity in schools and workplaces means anything to you, you can lay down. If academic freedom or freedom of the press means anything to you, you can go ahead and lay down. If public trust in science means anything to you, if union protections means anything to you, I'm sorry, brother, you're already down there, but cheers. If union protections and living wages mean anything to you, if affordable housing initiatives mean anything to you, if social safety net programs mean anything to you, if unemployment insurance means anything to you, if regulations that protect workers mean anything to you, if pensions and retirement safety and security means anything to you, if you are here and you're older and you're worried about retiring, we are with you. If net neutrality means anything to you, you can go ahead and lay down. If standing with the climate, if environmental regulations mean anything to you, if clean air and water means anything to you, if international climate change cooperation means anything to you, if the EPA funding means anything to you, if protecting biodiversity means anything to you, if green energy means anything to you, if affordable health care means anything to you, if abortion access and reproductive care means anything to you, if mental health funding means anything to you, if trust in vaccines and pandemic preparedness means anything to you, if harm reduction means anything to you, and it means a lot to me, if the peaceful transfer of power means anything to you, let me hear you right now. Let me hear you. Do we think we're gonna lose that? If checks and balances on executive power mean anything to you, let me hear you. There's a lot of dead people out here. We're still going down. My list isn't even done. If nonpartisan civil service means anything to you, if judicial independence means anything to you, if civic education means anything to you, if public transparency means anything to you, if freedom from religious rule means anything to you, I want to hear you. I want to hear you. These guys are coming for your freedom to love,
Thank you, brother.
your right to say no, your books, your right to the truth, your safety at school, your mental health care, your right to exist without fear, your children's rights, your right to rest, your ability to dream, your body, your choice, your autonomy, your future, your privacy, your freedom to love, and your voice.
Yeah!
I just want to take a look around at all these bodies down right now. And I want to have a moment of silence for everything that's been killed and being killed, because These are the things that make America a great place to live. And we're losing them, and we're losing them fast.
One thing, keep on going with it. That man, that's something.
Look at all these people. Look at all these things we're losing. And now I want to ask you all. I want to ask you all for one thing. Well, more than one thing. I want to ask you all for 5 things. I want to ask you all before tax day, because we want to know why the fuck we're paying them.
Yeah,
before
right?
tax day, I want every one of you to commit to 5 acts of good trouble. You're going to do 5,
Yeah!
15, and you're going to get brave. We're going to get braver than we ever have before because these fascists live on fear. And we are not going to be afraid to stand up because our voices are the ones that are defending us. It's us. We've got to do this now. So I want to hear you all now. I want to hear you all. And if you're going to get out there, if you're going to get brave, if you're going to get into 5 acts of good trouble by the 15th, let me hear you say, yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! 15, 5 by 15, 5 by 15, 5 by 15, 5 15, 5 by 15.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. So I want to give you a moment to take that chalk, and I want, if you want to leave your name, if you want to leave a message for these people, if you want to leave the name of someone that this touches on these streets, to let them know what these rights are really killing. I want you to leave it all over these streets. I want them to know what they are killing. And then I want you to take that piece of chalk, and I want you to take that headstone, and I want to let it inspire you to get your 5 by 15 done. That is our next mission, 5 more acts of good trouble by the 15th. And we are going to be inspired, we are going to be strong, we are going to take this message out there, and we are going to ask everyone we know to get brave, to get strong, to get loud, and to get with us for 5 by 15.
Yeah!
Thank you so much, Christy. I want everyone to just pause for a second, and I want to reiterate. Scott, if you could, can you?
Yeah, I got you.
Just look around. Look around at the bodies. Look around at the label. Because we've heard a lot of stories today, right? And as I said in the beginning that it's really easy to get desensitized. I mentioned in the beginning that I'm a therapist, and my clients that I see, it's just a flood of this stuff every day. And fear is the thing that underlies all of this, right? Making us afraid and making us silent. So I want you to look around at all the bodies on the ground and think about all the ways that you're personally affected by all of these policies. And before you go away, if the folks that are lying down could stay with their bodies for a second, or write in their bodies what that topic is, grab a piece of chalk and walk over to the ones that matter to you and write your name, write the name of the person that you love that's affected by that issue. Let's fill these bodies up with names of real people that are being affected every day by these policies.
Yes!
So please, do that, go around, you can share your stories with each other. These are real life things that are happening. Share with each other, make your networks, and then as Christy said, take that chalk with you and go throughout the city, protest more, whatever resonates with you. Go to museums, go to politicians' offices, and speak your mind with that chalk outside of those institutions. We're going to keep this, maintain our silence here for a little bit. Folks are welcome to, as I said, walk around and share with each other personally these stories. Thank you.
I know exactly what you're thinking.
All right, so for those that are just tuning in, we're having our action outside of Heritage, and this is pretty intense. Where for every issue that Project 2025 is attacking, destroying, we had folks lie down to signify our rights in those areas dying. And folks are going around.
Your voice is so important to us. We want to hear and see you on all of our social media. We want to see pictures of your good trouble. We want to hear your ideas. We want to hear your input. We want to see your videos. Whatever you take home, whatever you organize, you can find us on our Facebook group at We Are the Flood, on Blue Sky at We Are the Flood, and on Discord at We Are the Flood. And we want to see all of your good trouble. And we want to see you inspire everyone. So hashtag We Are the Flood. Hashtag it everywhere and let them know, because Steve Bannon said he was going to flood us and overwhelm us, and these guys aren't the flood.
We are the flood.
We
are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood.
We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood. We are the flood.
We are the flood.
And let's hear a shout out for Cliff for making that hashtag up for us.
Yeah, Cliff. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get this off tonight.
No, you gotta keep it. How close is this to the mall?
Folks, we're going to be here for a little bit more, so please, you can walk around, and there's folks not just writing names, but also writing other areas that they're affected by, and it's moving, but it's also quite sobering to see just how many people are touched by all these issues.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Folks, these are looking great. Take a look around. Oh my gosh. Just a quick announcement, there's far more space over to the left. So if you want to make all the workers of Heritage Foundation see what they're doing to this world, I recommend that you move down a little bit and fill this street. Fill this street and let them be ashamed. Let them feel that guilt, because that is what they deserve. Thank you guys.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a psychologist,
Yeah, yeah.
so I
Okay.
appreciate the work that you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming.
For this.
Yeah, absolutely. More to come, for
Yes.
sure. Oh, yeah. Awesome.
And I lent it to someone else. So if you're looking for your red and white bullhorn, please come see me. Okay.
Bring it over this way. Make it friends.
All right. All right, I got a little something I wrote that I wanted to kind of let y'all in. So if anybody wants to film this and share it, go for it. So, a long time coming plan from a playbook rises. Step one is to demoralize and to divide us. It's working like a charm, I'd say, but don't lose sight of the target even though it seems the farthest away. There's more at stake and more at play here than what's visible. It's no longer political, solely based on our principles.
Yeah.
See, I never gave a fuck about either side, really. Thinking the rich give a shit about any of us is silly, to say the least. Because when you really think about it, the left and the right arm are just part of the same beast. And figuring that all out is a mixture of paying attention to the small details, but zooming out for the big picture. What's going on in this country is something I saw coming from miles away, but was called crazy for guessing. But with your blessing, now that I got your attention, I'd like to give you all a valuable real history lesson. It all started when he denied rent to Americans back in '73, because they were black, and you see there's a pattern here to this bastard giving bastards a bad name. He's just a piece of shit that looks orange wearing a toupee.
Yeah!
I thought it was gross when he said he'd date his daughter, and that she's hotter than a lot of women he knows?
Ooh!
He said it on the View talk show back in 2006 in case you missed it or didn't know it existed. Back in the 80s, taking casinos away from natives because they didn't look like Indians to her dad. You can look that up on YouTube. Speaking of casinos, did you know he owned several in Atlantic City but did so shitty they had to close?
Yeah, yeah.
And when he went bankrupt, who bailed him the fuck out? If you guess Putin, then you know who's really running the White House. Think about it. Wasn't Panama Canal in the news? With its Russian sanctions, we take it over and give it to who? And why the fuck would we need Canada so bad? Oh, they got natural oil reserves, and now they all belong to Vlad. We want Greenland for national security, he says, so he can hand it to the one we need protection against, Putin.
Yep.
What happened to the days when dictators were hated for the evil bitches they are instead of fucking celebrated? And I know some of y'all need to hear me say this, but celebrating billionaires ain't gonna make you rich or famous.
That's right, yeah.
So cut the fake shit. You can't support this bitch without knowing that he's a racist. When all he does is blame the economy on immigrants, even the ones documented that aren't living off the system as much as the haters blaming them. Chasing and aiming their guns at them like they're criminals. What if you try to move out the country? You hypocritical, uninformed little bitch. Try making your own choices with your own thoughts instead of letting him think for you. We can't afford to comply and not to resist the fascism that's quickly turning us into a dictatorship. The last election was so close and people questioned it. But a landslide victory? Nobody second guesses it? Are we forgetting that he wrapped himself in a flag, the rainbow flag, that represents the same community that he calls bad? And he did it only for votes. But oh, all of a sudden, he says he don't need any votes from even the ones who love him when the richest and most powerful man is probably fucking him. We know he helped him rig this election, prepping another one. I love the fact he admitted that on TV. One of the only true things he ever said. Other than the fact he could be on Fifth Avenue and shoot. Although, he could be on Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody without losing any supporters. Now ain't that funny how they say they support the blue? But when the blue was tested, those same people got aggressive against them and then arrested. But if it was the leftists, like the right have suggested, then why the fuck would he pardon any of them? You guessed it.
Right, right.
They weren't leftists, they were MAGA, and if you think anything different, then where the fuck is your brain? Because we all saw the same thing. And by the way, the so-called leader ain't half the man as the man leading Ukraine.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah. Woo! Nazis taking over again. And nowadays it's like the WW2 soldiers all died in vain. The alt-right is spitting all over their graves, and I'm fucking sick of this shit. How much more are we gonna take? Veterans aren't suckers and losers. They're real heroes. But the one who didn't serve because of bone spurs is a real zero!
Yeah!
How can the Constitution be unconstitutional? These Nazis are delusional. They're Putin's little bitches, so they want to make you think they're patriots. But if being a traitor makes you a patriot, might as well kill this country and bury it.
Yeah.
I'm against racism, Nazism, and treason. If you got a problem with that, there's probably a reason. I believe it's because you're fine with it all, and that's pathetic. You're a traitor to this country, and no longer respected.
Yeah.
Now, if you expect me to be nice about a fucking dictatorship taking over my country, you got a fucking another thing coming. I won't be silent compliant, but always defiant. Look up why we compare him to Hitler, and I know you'll find it. That's your assignment. You want to prove me wrong, go ahead. But I'll only be debating you when it comes to the facts and not something you saw on X or Fox News or any other media outlet the billionaires tell you to choose.
Yeah.
You're already choosing which news covers the president, or dictator, I should say. Is America any better yet?
No.
Just remember, when all of our rights are gone, you got a lot of people that won't forget what side you were on, and I'm talking to all you MAGA Nazis. Anybody walking around here, that's for you. Anybody else want to get up here? I'm pretty fucking emotional and pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, for still being here.
Yeah.
I want to hear a yay or nay. Okay, I'm going to say a concept. You like it, you don't like it. Democracy.
Yay.
Pretty normal. Nazis?
No.
Healthcare.
Yay.
Racism.
No.
Homophobia.
No.
A loving community of friends and family.
Yeah.
And I know it's emotional. And I frankly hate these fuckers so much. But at the end of the day, it's the people around us. It's the people like you. I'm shouting out to the unions. I'm shouting out to the gays. I'm shouting out to the trans. I'm shouting out to the black. I'm shouting out whatever religion you got. You Christian, you Jewish, you Muslim, you Jainist, you Buddhist, you Hindu,
Yeah.
you Zoroastrian, you atheist. I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. When shit gets tough, because it's getting tough. When you get close to the end, when you're on the edge, I want you to call your friends. I want you to check in on your family. I want you to check in on your loved ones. I want to make sure you guys have a community. Say hello to your neighbors. When the tariffs come in, see if somebody needs a little bit of sugar.
Yep.
It's about being in community with the people around you. It is love for each other. It's not just hatred for them that moves us.
That's right.
It is love for all of your neighbors. It is love for everyone in DC. It is love for everyone in the USA. I love you. Keep it strong, keep it safe. Stay together. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're still here. Anybody else want to share? Maybe there's a story of someone writing down somebody's name, their name? Okay.
Okay. Why are the Republicans being complicit in the destruction of our democracy? There's something serious going on. Dude, you got a point, man. It is kind of funny that deciding to uphold 250 years of the best democracy on earth is divided upon party lines. They can't all be that insane. This is just absolutely crazy. There could be something underhanded going on. We need to really try to encourage the Republicans to put an end to this. This is absolutely awful. And if you'll indulge me for a moment, I wrote a little song parody that I was singing at the Washington Monument. If I can find it. One moment. Excuse me. My country, 'tis of thee. Republicans, why are you selling our democracy? Of all the hypocrisy. Land where we're free to have pride. Land for which our veterans died. Why are you letting our democracy die? Republicans get on freedom's side. There's no power-hungry sociopath. Why are you giving our country to his wrath? Putting a stain on our heroic past. Musk is lying and enriching himself. He has no conscience and too much clout. His gaslighting is not selling our doubt. Republicans, get him out.
Yeah!
Trump. Thank you. Trump's Canada clowns and dirty actors elicit spite for our benefactors. Peace is what matters. We are a free country. We refuse to be diseased. Have a conscience and stop this, please. This dictatorial conspiracy.
Yeah!
Republicans, this is lunacy. You know Dodge doesn't belong in the land of the free. We must end this insanity.
Yeah!
Look back to old Europe. It has grown and now we're up. Let's not go back to the dark ages. This is beyond outrageous. Trump and Musk have got to go. They are smothering America's soul, destroying the humanity we have always known. Let freedom ring.
This thing up loud and get out of here. No more of this. What? Let's wrap this up loud and get out of here. This is starting to fade.
Republicans.
I think so.
Step forth. Step forth, Republicans. Stop letting this happen. Are they threatening you? Come on. If you do it now, I'm sure you'll have legal protection if they are.
Then we start to wrap it up.
Okay, well, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Again, I want to remind everybody, if you want to give some money, Cliff has a way you can do that. Visit DonaldLovesVladimir.com. Throw a few bucks his way because he's spending out all this money out of his pocket. So help support his mission of getting these protests seen and heard. We know that he appreciates everything you guys do for him and with him. And I want you to know that he also appreciates.
All right, folks, I'm going to ask you to do one last thing. So this line where I'm at right here, this line right here, if everyone on this side could stand at one, and you won't be that much longer, can stand at one edge, and everybody over here can stand at another edge, so that we can get a panorama of all the bodies, I would really appreciate that. So everybody over here stand in a line at the edge of the bodies, and same thing on this side. So we can keep the streets closed for one more minute, so we can get a panorama. Any photographers, please step up, because I'm gonna do it with my phone, but I'm not a photographer, so whatever way you do it, the photographers, please get this image, because it's really powerful and we want to capture it before the street opens back up.
All right. I got you too, bro.
I'll go out and join.
All right, just hold tight for a couple minutes, folks, while we get this. Thank you so much.
I don't want to be in your panorama, so I'm just going to I'm not trying to lurk behind you.